Hi everybody, you guys asked for it, so I'm bringing it to you. I'm going to be doing the Camarón Enchilado. Now, I will be adding some more seafood to it just for something different because I made Oscar some Camarón Enchilado last week and I didn't post it because it was super quick and I didn't have time. But, so I do have 2 pounds of seafood and you can obviously do it my way, this way, or you can just do it with shrimp. So either way, it's the same exact recipe. You're just, make sure you have 2 pounds of seafood. So I have 2 pounds here. I have calamari, I have langostino, mussels, shrimp. What else do I have in here? And scallops. So if you just want to do shrimp, you can do just 2 pounds of shrimp, which is the original Camarón Enchilado. Or you can do una marinada enchilado, which is basically seafood, which is what I'm going to do today to do this with something different. But the recipe is the same. I want to repeat, the recipe is the same as long as you have 2 pounds of seafood. All right, guys, first things first, we're going to go ahead and put our Instant Pot on saute. And let me turn this baby on. We're going to put the Instant Pot on saute and wait till that heats up. So when it says hot, you're going to go ahead and add 2 or 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And we're gonna start to obviously saute our onions, red peppers, and green peppers. Now I used half an onion, half a green pepper, and half a red pepper for this one. If you don't have both peppers, that's fine. You can just use green or just red, but make sure you put onions in there. All right, the Instant Pot is hot. I'm gonna go ahead and add some olive oil in there, 2 to 3 tablespoons. And then I'm gonna start adding all my onions, my green peppers, and my red peppers and start sauteing them. All right, now that my sofrito is done, I'm gonna go ahead and add some crushed garlic. I didn't have my normal minced garlic, so I went ahead and I crushed some garlic in the food processor. Now, I would say a good 4 to 8 garlic cloves. Garlic is my favorite. I mean, I use it in every single dish, so I feel like it can never be too garlicky. And a Camarón Enchilado has that kick of garlic, so, you know, I tossed in here like 4 to 8 garlic cloves, I think, with some olive oil and I minced it up. We're gonna go ahead and saute that again, mix it a little, maybe 1 or 2 minutes on there. Once that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and add a teaspoon of cumin, a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper. Now, if you want that to be a little bit more spicy, you can go ahead and do a full teaspoon or up to you. But just be careful. You don't want it to be too spicy if you don't like spice. So we're going to go ahead and add our teaspoon of cumin. Our teaspoon of paprika. One bay leaf, also a teaspoon of salt. Where's my salt? All right, I got a call and my video got disconnected, so sorry about that. A teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of cumin, a bay leaf, and also some crushed red pepper. I'm gonna do half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper, or just sprinkle some on top. Just a little bit, just for that little extra kick. Go ahead and mix that all around. You should be starting to smell the aroma, and it smells great. So go ahead and mix that around. At this moment, we're gonna add a can of tomato sauce. That's 8 ounces. And also a can of diced tomatoes. You can use real tomatoes as well, but for make it easier, I just use the can. Go ahead and mix that well. Now you should have a very thick sauce. And as you know, and I've previously mentioned, thick sauces are a problem for the Instant Pot. But luckily, we do need to add cooking wine to this, which normally we would use cooking wine, white cooking wine, for the Camarón Enchilado. At this moment, go ahead and turn off your Instant Pot and go ahead and press cancel. And we are going to add a cup of white wine, white cooking wine. Alrighty, now your sauce should be liquefied. At that moment, you're gonna go ahead and put in your 2 pounds of shrimp, or in my case, my 2 pounds of seafood. Like I said, same recipe, guys. It does not change. You're gonna go ahead and mix that all around. Make sure all your seafood or shrimp or whatever you have in there is covered. And not covered, but it's obviously marinated and it's all its juices. So you should if you guys can look at my consistency. Oh, my child. Hold on. No toques, okay? ¿Me estás oyendo? It's like sometimes I wish she wasn't involved, but one day this will make her a good wife and a good mom. So I guess she can learn. No toques nada, okay? So yes, back to the consistency here. If you can see, I have a lot. My pot is a little bit more than half full. I have a lot going on here. But as I mentioned before, with shrimp and mussels and stuff like that, it's so easy to cook. It cooks in 2 minutes. It takes obviously a good 5 to 10 minutes to build up pressure in your pot. But once the cooking's done, that's it. You quick release and you're done. And you serve it over white rice. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Most of my seafood was thawed. Some of it was still frozen. It's not gonna be a big deal, trust me. So you got all that. Go ahead and close it up. I got everything? Yeah, I got everything. Make sure your vent is set to seal and you're gonna put it on high pressure for 2 minutes. That's it, high pressure for 2 minutes. You're gonna go ahead and wait till that beeps, and once it's done, you're gonna do a quick release and let out all the pressure. Oh God. You're gonna do a quick release and let out all the pressure and basically mix it around, toss your sauce and everything on top of some white rice, serve it with some platanitos. You got the best camarón enchilado ever. No, Haley. Oh my God. Haley, no más. All right, guys, my Instant Pot beeped. I went ahead and did a quick release. It took a total of 13 minutes. So it took 8 minutes to build up pressure, 2 minutes to cook it, and then another 2 or 3 minutes to let the air out. And I'm gonna try to get you in the shot here. And as you can see, you got some amazing, 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 tasty camarón enchilado. In my case, I have un marisco enchilado. Make sure before you serve, you find la hoja laurel, bay leaf, and you toss it out. But other than that, you should have a great tasting shrimp Creole or camarón or marisco enchilado. Before you serve, you want to make sure it is good in salt. And I always do that, do a little mix. It's perfect. And it has that little tacatán kick. Delicious, guys. Enjoy. Any questions, let me know. DM me. You know the drill.